Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm here. We're gonna be doing some short Odyssey development today. I think we're gonna be working more on Ziz, who is the evil bird guy that we have to fight. I don't know if I look any different today, but we have a slightly different lighting setup. Hopefully, it looks a little bit better. Yeah. So today, also, we have soda, as always. We're drinking another one of the Ramune sodas, and hopefully this time I will have learned how to open it correctly. So, while this is going on, let me just open it. Oopsies. So, the way it works is... There's a little thing that this is how I screwed up last time. You have to pop this out. And this gives you, like, a bottle opener that you then use to open the soda with. Which you really gotta push, but opens up like that. Yeah, this is the strawberry version today. It's not bad. It's not bad. So, for those of you who tuned in, last week, you may remember we had a little bit of trouble. A little bit of trouble with Vinny. And so why don't we... that's been fixed now. So, if we now talk to Vinny. Welcome to the island. Hey, Firefly! Yeah, like, we can talk to him this time, and he's not going to do anything insane, hopefully. So hit buy. Okay, I have something. I'll help you. So now he's gonna go get it. And now we can watch his glorious Bezier curve flight path. Look at that curve. Look at how smooth that is. And he's gonna fly back, and he's gonna take a different route to come back. Nice. Look at those curves. Look at those curves. It's coming in for landing, and here we go. Spyglass. He took a little bit of time to decelerate. I think I should tweak that a little bit, but, like, you know. Sup, Sarah? Yeah. I was just demonstrating that we now have fixed the, insane Vinny flight path problems. And he now lands exactly in the right spot. And today, we are going to leverage these new excellent Bezier curves to make the boss attacks. So, fancy spyglass, the wreckage, blah, blah, blah. You never know what you might see. Okay, so, let's now see Ziz, who we're going to work on today. So he's at the top. Okay, yeah, so he's flying around. He's also following a Bezier curve, by the way. So we can actually look at that right now. Ziz flight path. Yeah. So if we jump to that, we can see that he is pretty much following the flight path. He's not as accurate as Vinny because he's a really big bird. He takes too long to... Hey, Tutu, what's up? Bezier, yeah, Bezier. I don't know why this pronunciation thing is becoming such a big thing. It's just... anyway, never mind. But yeah, so he's following the Bezier curve. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make now a curve that he can use to attack us. So we're gonna quit the game and we're gonna look. I shouldn't be showing my Discord stuff on stream. What was I gonna say? So now let's switch to the working music and then we'll see what's going on. Jack to get to know would be proud. I hope so. Yeah. All right. Where's our audio? Not gonna work? Okay, so let's take a look at Ziz's script. 1 second, I just gotta adjust my sound. Let me know if the music is too loud or anything like that. So we go into VS Code here, and we have our Ziz. I'm using VS Code instead of regular Visual Studio, even though I prefer regular Visual Studio, just because the AngelScript plugin for VS Code is better than the one for Visual Studio. Actually, I don't even remember if there is a working one in Visual Studio, but anyway. So he has many states, and we're gonna start. The font is small. Okay, let's see. Can we fix that? How do I zoom in Visual Studio Code? Oh, okay. Is that better? Okay, so I'm gonna add another state called attacking. And I'm actually gonna open up the Leviathan script because Leviathan has some similar things we can look at. So, let me drink some more soda. Control plus, thank you. I was trying to do control mouse wheel because that's what it is in regular Visual Studio, but it is what it is. I don't want to look. Okay, so, so the interesting thing is, I guess we're gonna want to see how close the player is to the. So let's first check if the state is Ziz attacking, and then otherwise we're gonna check to see if the player is within a certain distance, and then go into Ziz attacking. So do we get the player? Okay, wait. Yeah, so we need to get the entity by name, the player. I'm just gonna do entity so that the syntax height. For some reason, the AngelScript plugin doesn't work with auto globals. I don't know why, but it just is what it is. So if distance. Yeah. Okay, so the player's position pause is equal to player dot get transform, and then dot VS Code is weird when it comes to the shortcuts. I know, I'm very confused by it. Position. And then if the distance, okay, we got to get our own position. So our position is dot get transform dot position. And then distance. Is less than, I don't know, let's say, 50 meters? Then we're gonna, so yeah, the units in the short Odyssey are meters, by the way, if anybody's wondering. Okay, and then we're gonna go into attacking. And we're gonna need to create a attack path. No name calling. I think we all know who you are, Tutu. Like, the hiding is not gonna work. All right. So we actually need to add some we need to add some functions to the path. So I'm gonna go to Daisy. Where do we have the curve? Path.h. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna add some functions. Add point, and I'm gonna do vec3 position. And you know, if it's just, let's just do the regular one, and this is gonna we'll have this one auto compute the wait, okay, so we're gonna need to do the align Bezier tangent. We're gonna need to add that to the script as well. So add point, all that's gonna do is it's just gonna do points dot pushback position. Actually, it has to be in place back. And then we're gonna automatically compute the tangents for that later. So we're gonna go back to our script file. Let's start our scripting.cpp, where we do the Bezier curves, and we're gonna add some extra functions here. So Bezier curve, we're gonna do add point. Vec3. And this has to take a vec3 as the first, but it's script vec3, which is different. Position, curve, and then that's gonna call curve.addPoint position. Okay, cool. So this argument. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, it's not a const. It can't be const. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, got it. Actually, that has to be wrap. Yeah, I need to use a slightly different thing here because it doesn't return anything. We're just gonna do a lambda there. That should do it. Okay, so then we need to add the align Bezier tangent. Actually, where do we use this? I guess we could just do it for all three, yeah. Anyway, so, what was I doing? So I need to now add the align Bezier tangent. It's gonna take a uint64t for the index. Oh yeah, it's uint64 for and then I believe we can just do as function align Bezier tangent. Is that gonna work? And then wait a minute, void. And that's not const. It's so this should now allow us to this should allow us to now create some curves on the fly. Oh wait, one more thing. We need an add Bezier curve component. Add component? Wait, worse. We do something similar over here. Add. Oh, do I not have a function that just adds? Oh, okay, I do. But I need to add like a little lambda here. Okay. Add Bezier. And it's gonna return a Bezier curve. Actually, I think I could just do add component Bezier curve. Because it doesn't take any arguments, this one. So, and then do we have an add transform? Okay, we do have add transform. So that should be all we need to do the... Okay, so let's run this and see if we have issues. And then let's get VS Code in here. Is it? Oh, there's use of... What? Oh, I need to do the little thing there. I actually should probably switch to the release with debug info so that we compile a little bit faster. I'm gonna switch builds here. And then I need to switch OBS so that it captures the right... Yeah, we'll figure it out when we get ready. Okay, so. Too few... What do you mean, too few? Oh, okay. What do we... Yeah, that's the... That'll do it. Cool. You know, sometimes I hate doing C++ on stream just because of how long it takes things to compile, and like I'm like maybe I gotta like get better at doing like bits while I'm waiting for the gotta riff on something, I don't know, like all right, so let's see. Actually, I'm gonna make it so that... Actually, if we just go to Ziz, it should just work. Because it's gonna be within. Okay, what's his state? Okay, I gotta turn this music off so it's not fighting, but... Can we change the game capture mode? There we go. Cool, so now, let's check his state, which we can do by going to the data inspector. State 3, which is... attacking. Okay, cool. So now we need to create a Bezier curve. So we are going to create entity. Create entity. So auto new curve equals create entity. That's an entity. The new curve dot add Bezier. Okay, it's not in the thing yet because we have to do utility save angel script predefined. Just to get our... One second. I'm gonna restart VS Code. And that's gonna take into effect. No state.toString, shaking my head. Oh, I did have it, but I had to remove it for various reasons while I was refactoring something, and I never put it back in. Yeah. So add the Bezier curve component. And that auto curve equals curve extra, shaking my head. Wait. Auto, what are we gonna call it? The curve component, I guess. Okay, so, and now we can dot add point. I also need to add a transform component just so that it's in the world, but we can just do new curve dot add transform component, and that's just gonna default it to existing at spot like 0, 0 in the world, and then 0, 0 in the world, and then it's gonna with 0 quaternion, like a unit quaternion, so it's not transformed at all. So that way I can. Oh, okay. That way I can just why is it? Does it have to be CO math transform? Is that what it is? Transform is not a type. Oh, oh, AngelScript. Okay, never mind. AngelScript just doesn't like the initializer for that. Okay, so add point. The first point is going to be our own position. The second point is going to be the player position. And then the third point is going to be player pause. So it's going to be the vector between us and the player, then outward the other way. So that's going to be player pause minus self pause or plus. Wait, let me draw that out real quick in MS Paint. So we're going to see my excellent MS Paint drawings. So if we have our guy here, right? He's standing on top of the hill. And we have Ziz here. We have the vector from here to here. And then I want to reflect it out that way. So, oh, I should use... There's literally a function that does this. So, reflect. Did I implement that in C++? CO math. Reflect. I did. Great. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly add this function to AngelScript. I'm gonna kill that because we're gonna be doing some more coding, so we're gonna put the coding music back on. Okay, so where do I have my math functions? Okay, so we should register a global function. CO math reflect. Okay, so it's going to be vec3, vec3, vec3. Actually, it's a script vec3. So for reasons that are dumb, I have two vec3 types. because AngelScript doesn't support aligned types. Because Vec3 is aligned to 16 bytes, and AngelScript doesn't like that. So I had to make another one that wasn't aligned, and I have to convert back in between the two. So I think if I just cast to script Vec3 here, it'll work. And that's going to be called reflect. So that's how you expose a function, which I've probably done many times to AngelScript. So back to AngelScript. So auto incoming equals player pause minus self pause, and then we're gonna do reflect. Oopsies. If you do you expose game related. I only the renderer stuff is not really exposed to AngelScript except for like one function for like adding debug lines, because that was the only thing I do. So like I very specifically control every function that gets exposed to AngelScript because I have to add it. I mean, there are ways that I could probably get this thing generated automatically, but I do like to be in control of what gets exposed to AngelScript. So. What was I doing? So reflect, I'm gonna I and R, I'm gonna call that actually, instead of A and B, because incident and normal. Or I and N. Okay, so, whoopsies. I keep opening Discord by accident. So incoming, and then the normal is going to be, this is actually gonna be player pause plus this. Vec3 0 1 0. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is AngelScript? I'd put AngelScript on like a 7.5. So pretty good, but not. I mean, I don't know. Like it's good. It's good. I like it. Like it's the best scripting language that I have used, in my opinion. Okay, and then I'm gonna... Do I have a function for adding names? For adding name to a... If you do, it's much better than Lua, yeah. I mean, although I will say AngelScript is not the most performant language like at runtime. But the way I'm using it, it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't do enough crazy shit in AngelScript. Is there an add name? Do I have to add that? I just want to add a name so that I can find it later. Okay, I don't have that, so let's add... I should really organize this file better as well. So let's do entity, add name component, and that's gonna take a string, and it's gonna return a... I'm just gonna make it return void for now. And we're gonna... This is gonna have to be a wrapped thing. So... It should be const. So it's gonna take a constant string, an M, and that's gonna do... Oh yeah, and that's gonna also take the entity. E, so it's gonna do E dot add in place component ent name, and then it's gonna be that should work. Okay, so we're gonna add a name component to this just so that we can find it in the thing at the right time. So new curve dot add name component. So hopefully it makes sense what I'm doing. Like I'm trying to create a curve like on the fly for his attack pattern, right? Oh, also we need to do we need to calculate the tangents. Oh, it's Bezier, align Bezier tangent. And that's just gonna be 0, 1, and 2. We're gonna... Because there's 3 points. Wait, what's wrong here? Oh, it probably just doesn't know. Oh, it's missing a... We're missing a bracket there. Okay, so... Let's see how this works. Yeah, so a really cool thing about these Japanese sodas is there's like a little marble in it. It's just kind of a fun thing. Okay, we're mixing audio. I'm gonna turn the game music down just because we're probably gonna be switching back and forth a little bit more. Okay, so it didn't crash, so that means we can now... Oh, shit. Did I call it? Did I give it a name? Oh, I forgot to give it a good name. Ramune mentioned, yeah, it's Ramune Soda. Cause I gotta restart this because if you've been watching my stream, I'm always drinking like some weird foreign soda. I figured I'd try this one because it looked funny. But yeah, so far I think the favorite one I've had is the Guarana Antarctica from Brazil. But the Japanese sodas are cool too. Okay, so this is gonna be called Ziz Attack. Weebs detected. Hey, I drink sodas from all over the world, not just Japan. Alright, so let's get up here. Oh yeah, let's get the audio down. Okay, do we have a Ziz attack pattern? Okay, where is it? Okay. Oh, is it going through the ground? Is that why I can't see it? Why can't I see it is the strange thing. It's invisible. There's probably a Nan somewhere going on. That's odd. Okay, so when I create... Okay, so let's do... Go to our path. I think we need to do some manual handles. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, so... We add the curve. It seems to be adding the correct bits. Nope. I gotta remove Discord to the other monitor so I don't keep accidentally opening it. It's just my thread, so I'm not showing any sensitive data. What was I gonna say? Okay, so... What if I don't align the tangent? Then what happens there? Okay, so let's... That's weird. Okay. Let's do some debugging quickly. Where do we evaluate? Evaluate curve. Okay. So at the end, what does our result look like? Should be a list of points. These all look normal. Why aren't they being drawn? Okay. Where's our call stack? Okay, they're being added. Oh, the orientate. What? Okay. Okay, I can fix this. Don't worry. Yeah, I don't know why this is. It's just... it's just this annoying thing about quaternions that, like, the default quaternion that does nothing is not all zeros. So when you zero initialize something in C++, it's not that, which is what you actually want it to be. It's... Anyway. It's a bug that keeps happening. Okay, now we should see our curve, hopefully. Okay, so. Ziz. Attack. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Now we see a curve. Cool. And let's align the tangents. Let's do that again now. So we get a smooth curve. And also, this should actually... I feel like this should actually only happen in the... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to set... I'm going to remove this for a second. And make this just true so that he immediately starts flying. And that should create a... Actually, oh, okay, now we can just add the attacking to here. And then he's going to attack it's going to be new curve. But we need to save that somewhere. So I'm just going to create a global... I guess it's going to be a global variable, which, you know, whatever. Sometimes you need them, especially in scripts, which are supposed to be quick and dirty. Attack, path, current. Oh, actually, it should be an entity. Okay, so dot get Bezier curve. Oh, it wants the entity. It doesn't want the curve. Never mind. Okay, cool. So let's try that. So now he's gonna fly towards us when we get close. Wait, why is he not taking off? What's his current state? Oh, we haven't activated him. That's odd. Did the script not compile or something? What's going on here? Okay, for some reason our script isn't running. Let's try that again. This is odd. Because he should be flying around right now, right? But... and we're not getting errors. Unless we are getting errors and I'm just not seeing them. Oh, I think I know what... Okay, give me 1 second. Oh, actually, that might be... Yeah. We just need to change our verbosity here. 3, I think that's the level. I think we are getting an error, but I can't see it. There we go. No matching symbol curve component. Okay, so let's go to this. Okay, because it's not called new curve, it's called attack path current now, that's why. So now, let me just save the, pretty fine. So now if we go to Ziz, and we hit reload, hopefully that will fix that. Okay, there we go, now he's flying around. So now let's see if he comes and attacks us. Okay. So his current state, what's his state? It's 1, so it's not attacking. Oh shit, he's coming towards us now. That's actually cool. So we can look at his flight path. Okay, so we probably need to adjust this because he's going for our feet right now instead of going to above. But let's just unpause this and let this play out. Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna do player pause plus 0.75. That should work better. So let's see what happens now. Feet? What about feet? Is he gonna... Okay, he's coming around. Why is he... What does the curve look like? Maybe the curve is, like, unfollowable. I guess he can't turn fast enough? Yeah, that's probably too steep for him. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna increase the turn speed just for this to like something really fast. Or something quite a bit faster and see if that works better. All right, are we close enough to him for him to try to come in? Wham! Okay. But he now gets stuck. So what we also should do is we need to apply some damage. Here. So add a damage volume. So now if we get... I don't know if that's big enough radius. Let's do radius 6. Knockback force, sure. And then... the direction is going to be self.get okay, actually we got to get our transform. Equals self.get transform component. And then self-trans.position and self-trans.get orientation .get forward. Oh no. Okay, cool. What's wrong here? Are we missing something? Why is this giving me an error? Maybe it's the tick. It's because tick DT is not defined. Where do we... Oopsies. Do we include some? No, I think we should... I think that'll just work. Anyway, let's see. Let's see what happens. It'll give us a better error message when we actually compile it. If there is an error message at all. Okay, there is an error. Okay. Expected comma. Okay, we're missing something. Add damage volume. Oh! That's easy. It's just a missing semicolon there. So now, this is reload. He's gonna come at us, and hopefully he's gonna deal some damage. Uh-oh. I think we came at him too quickly. Let's try that again. All right, so he's flying around. Let's... Okay, come at me, Ziz. Oh! Hey! That was a lot of knockback. That was a lot of knockback. All right. Well, where's the autosave? Oh, it's talking to Vinny. Okay. So, too much knockback. Let's reduce the knockback. Let's do a quarter of that. Okay, so... But he's also getting stuck is the problem. 10 out of 10, no changes needed. I think maybe it's, if we increase the height here, let's do 1.75. That might not be... We'll see. Ziz should absolutely yeet you across. Yeah, maybe. Maybe he should, like, pick you up and, like, drop you somewhere, right? Like, grab you with his talons. Let's see. All right, do we get yeeted this time? Again, let's see. No, we just instantly died. Actually, this is still going, so I think we can just go over here. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? He's coming for me. He's coming for me. Okay, so he actually recovered from... Okay, but now he's... Okay, so... We need to now find out when we're at the end, is the thing. So... let's go back to... Oh, that should be Vinny. I want to see Vinny. Where are you, Vinny? There you are. Okay, so we're gonna find the end point, which is gonna be this. So the end point is... Okay, so we got to get the curve. Let's just copy what we did here. I should factor all this out into its own function, but I'm not going to do that on stream right now. We're going to do a current attack path. And I'm actually going to do this right over here. So, the endpoint. Okay. And then we're going to check our distance to the end, which is going to be that. And then our current position is going to be that. And then if this number, end distance, is less than 0.5, like Ziz is a much bigger bird that turns slower than Vinny, so we need to give it a bigger margin here. Otherwise, we're gonna do that stuff. But if we do, we are now gonna set our state to Ziz circling. Okay, cool. So now after he attacks us, he's gonna go back to what he was doing before. I'm also gonna decrease the amount of damage that this does. Wait, how do I do that? Oh, damage per second. Okay, let's do 10. Okay, let's try that. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the game music actually, because we gotta get our chill bossa nova beats happening. But also this is music. So he's flying around. He's flying around. Is he gonna absolutely yeet us? Okay, well he kept flying. That's cool. That's exactly what we want. But he could kill us immediately. He does way too much damage. I'm kind of surprised. I guess because he's in contact for you longer. Because the knockback. Yeah, there's a weird correlation between... Because he keeps hitting... Uh-oh. I don't want to fight Leviathan right now. There's like a correlation between like the knockback and how much damage he does. Because the knockback actually reduces the damage. Because you get pushed away so he doesn't hit you again. Right? So, but like, I don't know. We might need to change how we do the knockback. But, because... Okay, let's do 1. Let's do just a tiny bit of damage, just to test. Also, I think the radius might be too big. I don't know. We'll see. But he's going to headbutt us. Okay, that was not much damage at all, but the knockback was... Oh! Yeah, so... We need less knockback. Like... Try that again. Uh-oh. He got stuck. Okay, so I'm gonna need some mechanism to unstick him. But, like, for now, I'm just gonna... There we go. Now he can, Okay. I guess he's just getting stuck on that one. So I'm gonna need some mechanism to make sure that the curve... Let's see what the curve looks like, actually. Does the curve show up... Like, I don't know. Let's see how well... Does the curve show up well on screen? Because I think the lines are a bit thin. Okay, I see. So, I think it's too close to the ground. Yeah. Anyway, we'll need to adjust that. So, I'm just going to keep increasing the height until that doesn't happen anymore. And then I'm kind of wondering, should I update the middle position as he's flying, or should I just let it do the first one? Because he moves pretty fast, so it's like, I don't know, we'll see. Okay. That was... Oh. But now he's stuck again. Oh, okay, well that's a little bit of an issue. We have two... We didn't delete the old entity. So I need to just... Let's do a little bit of cleanup here. So, we do... What was it called? It was called current attack path dot mark for removal. And that's just going to clean up the entity so that when he comes in for his next attack, it doesn't duplicate. Okay, cool. That was... Oh, shit. Okay. Now that's an interesting thing that keeps happening. I don't know. So I think we're definitely gonna need some way to recover from this getting stuck. It might be that the angle's too... It goes too low? Yeah. So he's trying to get to here. Oh, it's because this goes through the... Huh. So I gotta figure out some way to make sure that the curve doesn't go through terrain. That's definitely not something I'll be able to figure out on stream. But... what we could also do is just disable collision for Ziz for a second. Let's try doing that. Trying to think how I would do that. So there's a collision mask. Let's take a look at how I have this implemented. It's a funny thing when you're creating your own engine, like you end up writing so much code you like forget what things are. So let's go to physics object. Like I've been working on this engine for like over a decade in many like it's just obviously this is like an iteration of like some code that started a decade ago, but like yeah, there is a lot of old stuff in here. And just a lot of stuff to remember. Okay, so mask. How do we set masks? Okay. So We do have a set collision group and set collision mask. So, I believe I can just, I believe I can just add the functions and then set those to 0. He'll not collide with anything. I never know what anything is, not gonna lie. Yeah, no, it's like, it's just a thing that happens when you write enough code. You just forget shit. Like, yeah, and so you know, this is something I've learned, like, over the years, is that, like, reading code is, like, more important in a certain sense than writing it. You know what I mean? Like, you spend way more time reading code than you actually do writing it, I find. Even if it's your own code. Like, obviously when I'm reading other people's code, it's like, I spend more time reading it than if I'm reading my own code, just because I have to figure out what the hell's going on. But, even when I'm reading my own code, it takes a long time sometimes. So, physics, object. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we need to add, we need to add some functions. Do we have anything that we can just, yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna do set collision group, I guess. Set collision group, a second word. Is there a uint 8 in AngelScript? 1 second. Need to do a quick Google search. AngelScript data types. It is, yeah, uint 8. Okay, cool, that'll work. uint 8, set collision group. And let's just add all of the functions. Let's do get collision group as well. Oh, and this is const. And then the masks as well. Okay, cool. So, this should stop him from getting stuck by just, like, making him incorporeal for a second while he's at the moment he attacks. I mean, we're gonna have to fix that because he needs to be able to take damage and everything, but, like, we can work with shit, okay? Okay, so we're gonna get his collision group. We're gonna set it to 0. Okay, so we're gonna get, wait, auto POBJ equals physics get object self. Okay. I'm missing the music here. Let's get the music back. Okay, so dot get oh, we didn't do the okay, we're gonna need to make a uint 8 here. Old group equals 0. So, old group is that, and we're gonna do set collision group. Set collision group to 0. And then when we're here, we're gonna get our physics object and then set the collision group to the old collision group. Hopefully that's gonna work. It's a weird thing with the marble that it, like, if you're near the bottom, it's like, it gets stuck and you can't... It blocks the thing so you can't drink anymore. It's weird. Alright. Let's go. Come at me, Ziz. Okay. Well, he didn't... Okay, so he is... Okay, what's his collision? Did that set the group correctly? It might be that I need to call something after setting... Oh! Oh, maybe it wasn't the group that I had to set. Maybe it was the mask. Yeah, that does happen. Thank you, Firefly, expert in Japanese culture. Yeah, I think the problem was I set the group instead of the mask, but what I should have set was the mask. Let's try that again. What we call it called mask. Okay, does this work now? All right, come at me. No. What the hell is going on? Okay, so Ziz. Collider. Collide with? Collision group. Okay, it didn't... maybe something is... Okay, so... What happens when I set the collision group? It does? It does do the correct thing. The bottle design is not Japanese, though. It's British and super old. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. Like, I don't know, the Japanese just liked it, I guess? I don't know. Okay. Maybe the method I'm using to set the guy to be incorporeal is not... Do I have to set the mask and the group, maybe? Do I ever... How do I use this? Oh, because it didn't set it in the collider, but... Okay. Let's try setting the collision group also to 0. The group and the mask will both be 0. And then that should help, I guess. That should make... I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Alright. Okay. That's fine. Okay, he's still getting stuck. I don't know what's going on. But let's see what happens if I manually set it on Ziz. Manually do the... Let's unset all of these. Oh! Okay. Oh, I think I need to... I think... Okay, I think I see what's going on. He needs to be, like... Something is not getting updated in the physics engine. And I am not going to bother debugging that right now, because that could take a while. So I'm just going to comment all this crap out, and then I think we did get some stuff done with this today. We might move on to something else for today. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's comment that out. But I think let's just see what we have. All right. So he's flying over there, but I do like how he smoothly transitions into attacking you. Like it's pretty cool. Like he doesn't like snap and immediately like go. There's like a curve, which is the whole point. All right, so this should be fine. Okay, he attacked us. He's gonna come in again. Oh, he's just like coming back and forth at us. That kind of makes sense. We're gonna need to put some kind of timer on that to make sure he doesn't like So, I'm gonna add a minimum amount of time. Wait, we got time. Oh, it's Leviathan. Time. Okay. Second. Okay. So, I'm gonna add a little extra. Actually, we don't need these two here. Okay, uint 64. Time circling began. Cause I think we're gonna. We should have a minimum amount of time that he's circling for. So, this data dot time circling began equals that. And we can have a little check here before we go into this. So if the current state is circling, if the current state is circling, and I need audio, 1 second. Then we're gonna take our now minus is less than 5,000. So like, let's do 10,000 for 10 seconds. He's gonna be so. Actually, I'm gonna invert this case so that if that, then do this whole check here. Oh god, why does VS Code auto formatter suck ass? And I can't, like, how do I do this thing? It's like, it's terrible in VS Code. It's way better in the, there we go. Okay. So, that should, I mean, I'm gonna put some brackets around this just to make it look clearer. Actually, you know what? This should probably only happen if we're circling. That's only gonna happen when we're circling. Alright, here we go. So this should prevent him from attacking us too quickly. Okay. Okay, so he attacks us. Okay, that's one. Okay, so now he's going to circle for 10 seconds, and then he's going to come back and attack us again. 10 seconds is probably too long. Okay, there we go. That didn't seem like 10 seconds. Maybe I got my thing wrong, but... Okay, there we go. Bam. Okay, he might need to do more damage, but I think this is starting to get somewhere. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I do think the animations for the dive bombing look pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. Look at this guy. Evil ass vulture guy. Pretty cool, right? Bam. Okay, so we actually have no way to do damage to him. Let's get a sword. Or actually, let's see, does the gun hurt him? I actually think it won't because he doesn't have a damage, he can't be damaged right now, I don't think. Pistol? Oh, we gotta talk to Pierre to do that. I have no easy way to... Oh, yeah, actually, I can spawn a pistol. It doesn't have to be that pistol, and let's spawn some pistol balls, too. Okay. Now. Oh, shit. Well, now he'll be an easy target, so let's wind up our thing. Which could take a while, because we have historically accurate, pistol, loading times in the game. With his weird loading animation, which could be better. Alright. We ready? We ready? Okay, we loaded. Okay, cool. Okay, so we can't actually even lock onto him, so that's an issue. Okay, so I'm gonna save the game here and so we can come back right where we were. Okay, so what is the issue exactly? He doesn't have any component that can be damaged. That makes sense. So we need to go to this. We need to add a game damageable. Yes, to make him damageable, and I guess the target is going to be himself. And let's not take impact damage. So let's save that. And now, if we load our save here... Oh, shit. Something is busted. Okay, well, I can manually get back to that. This is some debugging I will have to do off stream. But, yeah. Oh, I think it's because the pistol isn't a prefab. Or, oh, no, it is. It clearly is. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know why that's happening. So let's spawn ourselves a pistol. And a couple pistol balls, actually. And pick those up. Okay, pull out the gun. Load it up. He's going to attack us while that's happening, and that's going to reset our loading timer, which is going to be nice. So let's get out of here while we're loading. Okay. Yeah, he's a little freaked out right now with his eyeball motion. There's a giant bird chasing him. But we'll be fine. Alright, almost ready. Okay, so let's go up there with our loaded gun. Okay, so we can now lock onto him, so can we hit him is the question. Oopsies, I gotta get into a... Uh-oh. Game is frozen. Why? Okay, game... Whoa, shit. What's going on there? Let's ignore that what happens. Okay, cool. Okay, well. Okay, we did some damage to him. Thanks for the stream. Ziz is coming along great. Oh, shit! I don't know what's going on. We're getting issues here again. Anytime I mess with birds, things go wrong. But anyway, bye, Sarah. Thanks for tuning in. We got a little bit of a... Let's abort. Abort. We're getting some crashes. I rescind my praise. Oh no, I'm devastated. Alright. What are we gonna do now? Why did my language get set to German? Anyway, let's go back to... Let's do some roaming around and doing stuff. I heard there was some interesting stuff going on with the boat. So I'm gonna get a paddle, and then we're gonna see how far we can get, because it was brought to my attention that some interesting things happen when you paddle far away. Let's get the paddle. Alright, let's flip the canoe. Let's get inside. Get inside. Get paddling. And let's see where we can go. Whoopsies. Whoop. Yeah, we're turning a bit fast. Alright, here we go. Gotta avoid the crocodiles. But I think we'll be fine. Why is there no music here? There should be some ocean music. Ocean man. No. Great song. Great song. Ocean Man. Which I don't remember enough of the lyrics to sing it. Alright. How far are we gonna get? Actually, so I'm just gonna put on the stream music here. A little quiet. That just keeps us something to listen to. 1 second. Okay. Actually, will Leviathan attack us when we're in a boat? I never checked. Let's find out. Alright, let's go. Let's take this out to fight Leviathan. What do we got here? Oh, this is some eggs? Anything? Go over here? Yeah. We don't need those right now. Oh, shit. Crashed into the shore a little bit. Yeah. Alright. Leviathan, I'm coming for you with a boat. Leviathan could also benefit from some of the Bezier curve work I've been doing, to make him, like, his attack patterns a little bit more natural. Alright. Maybe we can make Leviathan shoot himself by niftily, like, maneuvering with the boat. Alright. Coming upon him. Okay, he's noticed us. Can we twist him in a knot, maybe? Oh, actually, we're gonna get the Leviathan music, so I'm gonna turn off the stuff here. Which is, there we go. Shit just got serious. I should make him, like, probably fully turn around if you go behind him. Because right now he just moves his head. And he can get tied up in knots, I think. Yeah, shit's going weird already. Oh, shit. He hit himself. I can make him push his... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I got knocked off the boat. I actually don't have a... I only have the paddle. Can I manipulate him? Oh, shit. Into doing some... Oh! Oh, shit! Okay, I only managed to do a little bit of damage to him by redirecting his shot, but... I seem to keep getting knocked off the boat. Come at me. Alright. He's doing crazy shit. Come on. Oh! I killed him, but he killed me! At the same time! Where did the autosave go? Oh, shit. In the battle. I really shouldn't autosave during a boss battle. That should probably not happen. You should probably save right before the boss battle, I feel like. Ow. Oh, he hit himself again. I just got smacked by his chonky tail. No, that's not the way you're supposed to do it. I'm just messing with things to see what happens. But welcome to the stream, Wholesome Island. I don't know if I saw you earlier, but great to see you here. Okay, that's something's busted there. You're not supposed to use a boat for the battle, or at least I've never tested doing it that way. I mean, actually, it might be interesting to do the boat plus gun. That could be a good strat. Let's try boat plus gun. So let's give ourselves a gun. How many shots do you think we need to kill Leviathan? Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, cool. Now we go find the boat. I'm actually just gonna teleport everything in place so that we don't have to, okay, so let's go over here. Let's get the canoe. Let's get the paddle. Let's flip the canoe. Take out our paddle. Actually, let's load the gun first. Wind it up. It does take a long time. We have 10 of those, I think. We have 10 shots. So we're out of range of Leviathan. I might be tweaking that so that he comes towards you instead of just sitting there, right? Because right now he doesn't really move around too much. And I think he should move around. Alright, so let's get in the boat. Okay. And so that way we can get to an exact... Okay, so let's get in range. Ooh, can we do... Oh, shit. That's a problem. The problem is if we get knocked out of the boat, we go flying really far, which is a problem. Alright. Let's get back in the boat. Actually, can we hit him from here? I don't think it's gonna be accurate enough to hit him. Let's see. Oh, we did hit him. Oh, we did a little bit. Okay, so actually, this is kind of broken, I think, actually. Because he's not going to come towards us at this distance, but we can hit him and he can't hit us. So this is definitely, we're definitely going to kill him. But I am cheesing it pretty hard right now. And it's going to take a long time because the loading mechanism is so slow. But we got to aim high because we know that the bullet's going to drop, right? Because of the trajectory. But yeah, we will definitely need Leviathan to come towards you because this is completely untenable. This is busted. So how would I do that? Like, the problem is controlling Leviathan is a bit complicated, so I might need to rewrite a lot of code. Because, I don't know, he's like a weird... But maybe the Bezier curves will help. We'll see, we'll see. Okay. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna kill Leviathan in the cheesiest way possible. It does seem a little bit odd that, you know, you can do this, like, you can do that much damage with a pistol ball, given how big he is, but, you know, whatever. Alright. We're almost halfway. Are we gonna have enough pistol balls? I think we will. I had 10. We're getting close. He's loading it up. So has anybody been watching the YouTube shorts? I think they've been doing pretty well. They're mostly just cuts from the stream, but like I will continue doing them. And I probably, you know, I probably need to need to think about like what part of the stream is gonna get cut up into a short and stuff like that. But like it's fun to keep doing wild shit, like what happened with Vinny. I think that one worked out pretty well, and I hope you guys liked it. Can we? Almost. Okay. Just like, I think it's gonna be like 3 or 4 more shots. Let's see. We're almost there. And then we can see Leviathan dying, which is a fun animation. Well, it's not really an animation, it's just physics. Okay. Almost there. His health is nearing the end. And then we will have Cheese Leviathan in the most dumb way possible. I wonder if maybe the cheese could be fixed by having him more of a build up to the fight. Like in Zelda, you have the dungeons. Maybe you have puzzles or something that cause Leviathan to come out of the water. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking just to have him like literally move at all, because right now he's just staying there. Like he only shoots from one spot. So I think maybe we can have him like move towards, but also yeah, like we could have some kind of like, because I think I might actually want to make it so he starts underwater and then he comes out. Like, but yeah, we could have some kind of like, something on the beach that you need to do, some puzzle that you could solve to make him like, to help increase your chances in the fight, right? Oh, did I actually miss him that time? Or did it ricochet or something? Okay. All right. Come on. Okay. One more, two more, maybe? I'm not sure. That should do it. Reloading is kind of a... that is kind of the point, because you're not supposed to... like, guns are not supposed to be your primary weapon, right? That's why this strat is dumb. Because it's not supposed to be the way you're supposed to fight Leviathan, right? No ammo? Okay, I'm gonna spawn myself one more pistol ball, just because that's all I need. It's the one that I missed. Otherwise, 10 shots would have been enough if they're all hits. All right, this is gonna kill him. This is the death blow here. All right, he's dead. He's dead. We killed Leviathan. Let me just double check that it's set the flag in the game. Wait, where's my mouse? Where did my mouse go? Was my mouse on? Okay. Okay, weird. Data inspector. Main quest? Killed Leviathan is true. The danger noodle is no more. All right. So now hopefully, let's go back to Vinny. Because I wanted to check. I think his dialogue changes after you kill Leviathan. Alright. So Vinny, what do we got here? Yeah, he is kind of like a pool noodle. Hey kid. Oh shit, wait, did we not? Okay. Oh, he didn't do it with the spyglass. Okay, wait. We did things in a weird order, but it's fine. He's gonna get us a spyglass, and then he's gonna say thanks for killing Leviathan or something like that. Okay, we got our telescope. Okay, let's talk to him one more time. Hey, great work on Leviathan. 1 down, 2 to go. All right, so now we just gotta kill Ziz, and we gotta kill, we gotta kill Behemoth. And we can't kill Behemoth because Behemoth is kind of just, incorporeal, I guess, at the moment. Like, we can see Behemoth over here. Right outside of the Seba jungle. Kaiba? I don't know how to pronounce it, actually. It's literally just a word for a tree. It's the name of this kind of tree. I think it's Spanish. I'm not sure. But yeah, there's this guy. He can't... There's literally nothing going on with his... You can walk right through him. Yeah, he's busted. I mean, well, he's just not complete. But I did have a good time doing his model. That was fun. Alright, what can we do now? Let's explore the woods. Nope. Skeleton. He didn't see me. Because I'm hiding behind the tree. Do I have any good weapons? Besides the... Oh! I only have the paddle. Can I beat a skeleton with a paddle? Is that possible? Oh, it's gonna take a while. Oh, and I crashed. Oh, it's not a... Oh, God, some IK bullshit. Getting a lot of nans here. Alright, so... Uh-oh. I know. Disk space empty. Ooh. What can we do? Close blender. There we go. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of bug fixing I probably have to do today after stream, because we kept running into a couple of those, but, what can we do? What can we do? All software has bugs. Just sometimes we have more or less of it. Alright. Let's get the, sword. Okay, kill that guy. I'm just gonna, like, play the game for a bit. Let's see. What can we do? I should probably create, like, a later save point so we don't keep talking to Vinny all the time. Because, like, how many times on stream have we talked to Vinny? Just to get the story moving. Alright, Vinny, let's talk to you. We can see your glorious flight path again. There was also a bug that I recently fixed with Vinny where, you could, like, talk to him twice, and then it would, like, get you stuck in the conversation. So, like, he's gonna come back in, right? In just a second. He's gonna grab the thing. He's coming back. So, before, you actually used to be able to trigger the conversation by mashing E right here. But now that doesn't happen anymore. It's just gonna start when he starts. And then... Uh-oh. I thought I fixed that. We're not stuck in conversations, see? Okay, so we got our thing. Let's kill some boars. They're not boars, they're technically peccaries. I gotta work on their model. It's a little bit... They don't really... The fur is not clear that it's fur, you know what I'm saying? It's gotta look more like fur. Alright. Let's get the money. Scudo. We just fill up our inventory with... We use this axe or something? Oh yeah, we can use the axe or something. I forgot we added this. Yeah. Oh, that's just this particular tree has a vine on it. But... Like, cutting down trees doesn't really serve a purpose, but it's just kind of fun that you can do it. Bam. I mean, I guess you could build a fort out of it. Let's see. What can we build? I don't know, like... Would a building mechanic be too insane to add? Like... I don't know what people think. If you could, like, build a base, but I don't know if that would be too crazy. Where'd my other tree go? I guess I should build it over here because there's more trees. I guess we should use the straight trees. Probably. Because they're probably easier to build with. Timber. Alright, this one. Just collect a couple of these. There's no real good way to, like, manipulate these. Like, so I might need some kind of, like, push. Like, state. So that you can, like, specifically move these with a little bit more precision than just pushing them around like this. But what can we do? What can we... I don't know if my little house here is going to be very nice, but it could just be a pile of shit. Alright, is that going to create like a wall, maybe, if we just push everything up against here? Let's grab these ones. Push them over there. Cut our little house. Yeah, he needs like an animation for when he's pushing these things. Come on. Oopsies. Come on. Get in there. Yeah, it's a wall. There we go. It's getting taller. Let's keep abusing the physics system. Oh. Come on. Get. Yeah, I would like to be able to pull this. That would be nice. We could, like... or push it. This guy's kind of stuck. Come on. Okay, I don't know how good our house is gonna turn out. I think it's, let's check it out. It's basically just a pile of sticks. But it's starting to look like a wall. Let's see what it looks like on the nav mesh, actually. Yeah, so... okay, it did make a hole in the nav mesh, which is what we would like. Yeah. It's a wall. Alright. Let's get back to there. I don't think this wall is really working. We're gonna need to have some more special functionality to deal with stuff like that. So instead, I'm gonna do something else for now. I'm not going to fight the skeletons in here because that's always what I do. And there hasn't been anything new with the skeletons, so I'm just going to leave them as is. But perhaps we could climb a mountain. Let's climb the mountain. We can see Ziz in the background. I actually really like that. Lets us know there's some shit going on over there. we can take that away. We're gonna climb that mountain over here. A little path here. It should bring us around that way, I think. All right. Oh, shit. What happened? We're getting somehow some nans got in the game, and shit's freaking out all the time with them. So no, it's crashed. Okay, where did this originate for this raycast? In the extended ground check. Okay. So the origin. So somehow in the physics engine we ended up with a nan, which is crazy. Nan is not a number for anyone who was wondering. It's like a math bug. Like it's like when you do a divide by 0, you get not a number. But there are other ways that you could end up with. Somehow this physics subject ended up with... Well, anyway, it's 3 minutes to end a stream, so why don't we ignore that for now? And I don't know, what are we gonna do? Also, technically that wasn't a crash, that was an assert. So in release mode, it won't crash, but like weird things might happen with physics objects that don't exist, like they might disappear and stuff like that. So I have no idea. I need some better way of tracking how nans get introduced into the game. Like, I have no idea what's causing that. Alright. We need more nan asserts so that we can have less nan asserts that get hit. So because the game, there's clearly something in the game that keeps crashing. I'm just gonna teleport to the foot of the mountain here. All right, and we can climb. Kill this guy. Whoopsies. Let's get onto the pad because it's gonna be easier to dodge and shit. Alright. This guy got killed. Alright. This guy's got stuck a little bit. Clearly some pathfinding needs to be tweaked. Okay, that guy's killed. Alright, what do we got? Piece of 8. Beautiful. Alright. Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Luis Guerrero is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Almost there. There are things here that I've put. Actually, you're gonna see the wind. You're gonna hear the wind soon, I think. There's like a wind sound effect that I added up here because it's like high up. Here we are. And we did find a location. Secluded hut. And we've given a message. I spent several weeks on the island. I am now alone. Those who have survived have gone mad and taken refuge. I have taken refuge in this secluded hut. It must have been left by one of the last of the Kalinago natives, taking refuge from the Spanish massacre. Hiding in the mountains, I fear perhaps I will share their fate. Vincenzo Macari, navigator of the Coruña. So, there we go. We found a little message there. But unfortunately, I regret to inform you, it's 4 o'clock. I gotta go. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, you can like this video, subscribe to the channel. Down below, if you want to join the Discord, there's a link to the Discord group. And if you watch all these streams, you really should be on the Discord. We talk about all sorts of shit. It's great. And then also Wishlist on Steam, very important. Check it in the description. Wishlist the game on Steam. Thank you very much. This has been the stream today, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good weekend.